What is up, guys? Satogen here from S3 Games, and today we're going to be taking a look at Paladins Beta. Now, this game has been out for a decent amount of time in closed beta, and I think it was closed beta, and I was playing it for a little bit. Now, there have been a couple of changes to the game from some of the other videos, and I feel like this game is getting overshadowed by games like Overwatch and the other big similar styled game. I believe it was called, oh dear, what was it called? Well, there's three big ones, or there's two big ones. It's Overwatch. There's another one, which I cannot remember the name of it. Give me a second. I'm looking it up real quick. Give me a sec, guys. BattleBorn. That's what it's called. So, the three big ones in the similar genre are... or the three big ones in the similar genre as Overwatch would be Overwatch itself, BattleBorn, and Paladins. Now, Paladins is by the same people who brought you SMITE. So Hi-Rez Studios did release this game a while back, and they've been going on back and forth with fixing a lot of things. Now, this is a little bit different. This actually does use a card system, and there is a tutorial here. But let's take a look at the champions, and we'll use the support here. So you have your basic overview. These are basic stats: cards owned, skins owned, weapons owned, helmets or head owned. And you've got the basic skills, your loadout. So the way the loadout works is you pick a card, and you actually earn these cards kind of the same way you earn things in Overwatch, where you actually play games and get loot chests. You open these loot chests, and you actually get cards. Now, these cards can be used for your champions, like I said before, and you can create a deck of, I think it's 6 cards. 5 cards, my mistake. I didn't remember, but it's 5 cards. Now, the 5 cards you can choose from, or the cards you can choose from, are all here. Now, the ones that have prices I can unlock with in-game gold, which is the in-game currency that you get from mastering a champion, as well as just playing games and winning, or I think it's winning games. So, let's take a look at a card here. We have Crackle, which increases duration of Healing Totem. Now, Healing Totem is one of the abilities that I do have. So, let's take a look at my current loadout. I have Thunderstruck 4, which means it has 4 points into it. Now, once you have your full set of cards here, you actually have these points. Now, these points can... you start out with 5 points, which are what these cards actually cost, and you have a total of 12. You can actually add points to a specific card and increase its effects. For example, Thunderstruck here, which affects my Shock Pulse ability, says it reduces the cooldown of Shock Pulse by 1 second for every unique enemy hit, to a maximum of 1 second. The more points I earn, the more the cooldown is decreased. It's a maximum of 4 seconds if it bounces in between that specific or the unique heroes. Now, you can go ahead and upgrade any of these up to a maximum of 4, which is the strongest. So I believe I had 3 in this one, and then I had 1 in I think that one. Oh, what did I do? That one. And go ahead and hit save, and now your loadout is out on your specific character. Now let's take a look at some of the characters. I believe there are some free ones that you can currently play. I actually do own a couple of these now. So you actually get the gold in this game, currently in beta, relatively quickly. It's about 500 gold per champion mastery, meaning that you play. It takes about maybe 1 to 2 games to level up a champion's mastery level. When you do increase it a level, you do actually go ahead and get 500 gold for that. Now, it's 500. It's 500 gold per mastery level increased, and the champions cost about 5,000 gold. Actually, yesterday I was actually able to buy Grok here along with BARIK. Now, BARIK is currently level 2, and it's about 27,591 XP until he does level up, and my next reward is 500 gold. See if I actually do have a high level one.
Evie.
Let's see. The only ones that I do have leveled up are BARIK, Grok, SKYE, and Evie. Now, there are 4 categories to this. You have support, damage, frontline. Well, actually, I think it's just those 3. Oh no, support, damage, frontline, and flank. Now, flanks are your kind of assassin-y. So we'll take a look at SKYE here real quick. Now, SKYE's abilities are pretty on point with an assassin. Now, there are your 4 basic skills plus an ultimate. So, primary fire is actually your wrist-mounted crossbow. I actually don't understand why this one's flipped. Huh. So, wrist crossbow, which does 150 damage per shot every 0.1 seconds, as in every shot fires in 0.1 seconds. Then you have the secondary fire, which is poison bolts, which fires 3 bolts in succession, each dealing 10% max health over 5 seconds. And it marks the heroes, increasing the damage they receive from SKYE only by 5% per bolt of her basic attack. So these actually go really well hand in hand. You actually get smoke screen. And if you've played a MOBA kind of like League of Legends, it works the same way as Graves' smoke bomb, where you toss it on the ground and anyone inside of it cannot see outside of it, and anyone on the opposite end cannot see through it. Now, while you go inside of it, it actually does grant you stealth for 3 seconds when you do enter it. So it's a pretty good quick disengage tool, or you can just throw it on the ground and cause your enemies to be blind and give your team that upper hand. Now, we do have the ability Hidden, which, once again, I refer back to the whole League of Legends MOBA. If you've played Evelyn, which is an assassin in that, it works about the same way. You enter stealth for 3.5 seconds. If you get really close to an enemy, players will be able to see you while you entered stealth. Now, these really work really well because just like Overwatch, this game is objective and point-based, meaning you do have to grab objectives. And we'll go into game a little bit later, and I'll show you guys that. Now, we do have her ultimate, which is Toxic Time Bomb. And you place this bomb directly at your feet, so it is not throwable. You cannot just toss it out. You actually have to walk into a group of enemies with Hidden, with your stealth ability, with your F ability here. Walk up to them, toss the stealth bomb from behind, and this supplies a powerful poison that deals about 5,000 damage over 5 seconds. So it's about 1,000 damage a second. And it does have a short delay, and it is really strong if the enemy team has no frontliners, if they are either all damage, really squishy supports, assassins, flankers, stuff like that. This can clear out an objective really, really quickly, and you can give your team that advantage, and you can go ahead and capture the point. Now, my current favorites to play are BARIK, because he is a frontliner, and SKYE, because she can go ahead and flank the enemy and give your team that upper hand with her clear, with her ultimate clear, and she's really good at just coming around and being an assassin. Now, BARIK is really good because he actually, if you've played Overwatch, is essentially Torbjorn, Winston, and Reinhardt all combined into one. His basic primary skill, or primary fire, is his blunderbuss, which is a short-range shotgun, kind of that shoots out 13 pellets and it deals a total of 600 damage. Now this has a secondary effect to it, and we'll get to that in a bit. His secondary fire is actually barricade. He actually deploys a barricade that provides cover. The barricade has 5,000 health, and it lasts for 4 seconds or until it is destroyed. Now, this barricade is really, really useful, I have found, when combined with the sniper Kinessa here, because people would normally try to go after her, but if you can cover for her and let her pick off your enemies, you can actually get a good advantage. Now, his Q ability is actually turret. He can place down a turret that fires enemies for 150 damage every second, and it lasts until it is destroyed. And you can deploy 2 of these. Now, it does have a... it does not have a charge system, so you do have to place one, wait for the cooldown, and place another one. And it does have a 10-second cooldown. Now, the way this turret affects your basic ability or your basic attack is that it actually marks enemies for 3 seconds, and your bonus, your basic attacks with blunderbuss actually consume the marks, dealing 15% more damage per mark. You actually can put down 2 turrets, and they both can mark a target. That is 2 marks there. Enemies can be marked up to 2 times, so that is a total of 30% more damage from blunderbuss. So these 2 are really good combined. You do actually have a mobility skill called Rocket Boost, which is just a small charge, or a dash, that does send you in the direction you're facing. It's a really good escape if you've got somebody like I did mention earlier, SKYE, or maybe somebody like Androx's here, who kind of works the same way as McCree, and Reaper combined. Now, his ultimate ability is actually Dome Shield, which is why I mentioned that he was a bit like Winston, because his Dome Shield does have 20,000 health. It lasts 6 seconds. And it does have flamethrower turrets inside of it that deal 400 damage a second. This is really good to defend a point. And I will actually play BARIK. So let's get into a game real quick, and I will show you guys what it is like to play BARIK here. And then we'll switch one game and do SKYE, and then we'll maybe do one game where we do the support class as well. And so the matches aren't very long, or they don't take very long to queue up, so you can find a match relatively quick. The only problem is this: you do have those people that kind of dodge the matches. I've had times where I've gone into queue, in this specific queue screen, 2 or 3 times before I actually find, excuse me, a match. So, there we go. Champion. So we'll go into BARIK. So you can customize BARIK here. They do actually have several skins that you can go ahead and buy with credits, which is in-game currency that can be bought, kind of like in SMITE with the gems. I think they're called gems in this one as well, because like I said, Hi-Rez is the same people. Hi-Rez did actually bring this game out, so they actually do have a Team Fortress 2, which only be available through special promotions. You can actually... there is no heads currently. They do have weapons. You do have various weapon skins that you can buy. And you do have mounts. And I'll explain the mounts in a little bit. I haven't figured out how to use it in the sense that you can just recall it. There used to be a button back in the old days where you could press it. So today we're going to be playing in Temple Isle. Now, I am playing as BARIK. We have a Bomb King, Androxys, Victor, and Kinessa. So, we have 2 frontliners. 1 frontliner. An assassin, a sniper. So, this works really well. So, this is my loadout, and you can actually change your loadout. I don't have a secondary loadout, but you can click here and change your loadout. And you can press I and buy items. Now, these items do not change. So you can actually just buy these items here. You have the defense, utility, healing, and attack. We have 30 seconds, so I'll go over attack real quick. I usually buy this. Your weapon shots deal 5% more damage, stacked with the turret ability. they actually do a decent amount. So let's take a look at the dash ability quick. This is it. Rocket boost. It's just a short dash. Here is my turret. Can be placed. Here is the barrier. Now you can shoot through it. Your enemies cannot shoot through it, but your allies can. So this is the map that I was talking about. It actually just spawns a couple of seconds before. So we're going with our team here. We're going to go ahead and take a look. And the point is right here. We actually have to capture a point. Now the way this works is both teams fight over this point, and whoever actually captures this point does actually spawn a vehicle they can actually... Oh, I got taken out. They do actually spawn a payload that you do have to escort to the enemy base. So you don't actually take turns. Now we do actually have rounds. See if up here in this area, when I leave, there will actually be up 4 rounds. So if you win all those 4s, your team is victor. If you lose, you obviously lose. So we'll go ahead and place this down and protect our team. Let's use our boost up here. Set up our shield. So this game is not on the same level as Overwatch in the sense of graphics. It is actually pretty cartoony. Now I do have the graphics pretty lowered, and that is just so that oh, there we go, I was in front of it. And that is just so that I can run this better. I actually haven't tested it fully. Okay, we took him out. So we do have their sniper over there, attacking our Androxus here. So we actually captured the point, and now we have to escort our payload. Now our payload actually does just kind of move on its own. We actually do have to stay and defend it the same way as Overwatch. So, like I said, she is just hiding in there. Oh, she was right here. So I do need to retreat and kind of heal up a little bit and get my health back. Whoa! Okay, it's our team. So now we do have both our turrets out. And they are shooting, and we are marking people, and we're dealing a decent amount of damage here. Okay, so I am getting my health back here. And they are really doing a really good job of defending, so we actually do have to push up a little bit. They're gonna come up behind us because I do. Yep, my turret is picking somebody up here. Both my turrets are marking him. Got him. Now my ultimate is up, so I will actually walk up right here, place my turret, and just continue defending. And when the payload does end, and we need to be in an open when we are in an open area, I will actually place down.
30 seconds remaining. I will not die.
So that is his ultimate. He actually is invulnerable to death. So I actually just died. I just got polymorphed. My turrets were destroyed. So we will actually go ahead and place this here. Place both my turrets down. You see, we do have that flamethrower. It lasts 6 seconds. The countdown overtime is counting right now. As long as we have somebody here, we can actually. No! That was Kinessa's bomb, like I did mention earlier. She walked up right into me, placed the bomb on the ground, and then died. And that bomb does kill us. Now the overtime meter is running out. Nobody is on there.
That's too bad.
So we have won because
Nice job.
we did win the point capture. That does count as a point. If we take the payload to theirs, it does count as 2. So they're technically 2 rounds if you are winning both. 1 point per point capture, and 1 point per delivery. And it works the same way in the opposite sense. They stopped our delivery, so they defended it well. They actually got a point. So this is our second round and our second attempt. We actually do have to go ahead and capture that point again. And here's our mount. We actually do have to capture that point again and deliver it. See if we can get our things together here and go for that. It's our turret. Go ahead and bust down through his shield. He is trying. Now this is a shotgun, so it works better by being next to somebody. Place our shield. One of my turrets was destroyed. Place the second one. Got him. Our Canessa did get him. Uh-oh. Ooh, they got him before he managed. That was his ultimate, and he actually just does explode and kills everything in his path. So place my secondary turret here. Place my
On my way.
And as you can see, Canessa got a little too close, or not Canessa, SKYE got a little too close, and I was actually able to see her. So move one of my turrets over. We got the payload again, so that counts as 2 points. We are 2 of 4 now. And that's a little trick I found, that the payload will actually move your turrets if you place it right in front. Now, if they do get left behind, they will get left behind. So they have to be directly in front, and they'll push it on a straight line. Stand right here. Now he did charge to me. My ultimate is at 33%. So the ultimate does have a charging rate, kind of like, kind of the same way as Overwatch does. And it has the same chat system, as you can see here on the left-hand side, as SMITE. So if you have played SMITE before, it has the same chat system, which I find really well. And it actually uses the exact same keys a little bit. So in SMITE, if you were to say a good game, or if you wanted to say a good game, you would hit VVGG. So here it is VVGG. So if you're familiar with, if you are familiar with SMITE, it does work out for you. So go ahead and place our healers. Vanessa here will die for stepping too close. Nice. The Bomb King here, his ultimate actually ended up killing him. Do have them defending. This is the point that we do have to deliver to, so as long as we push back, we actually got a successful push here. Now, if you are riding your mount and you do get shot, it does interrupt it and you will be knocked off your mount. So, actually, you earn points here, so you can actually level up your ability, and it does increase, or your items bought, and it does increase them. So now it's 10% more damage rather than that initial 5, I believe. Can go ahead and I'll buy kill to heal, cooldowns, and resilience, and we'll purchase all of these. And we actually have 40 credits remaining, and they do increase. Hit the tab button here, they do increase as the game does go on and progress.
3, 2.
Now I have 19 eliminations. 2 of those are my solo kills. The eliminations are just as a team. I've died 3 times in total, and it is pretty repetitive, but this game can get very fun just from that alone. Ooh, that was a mistake. I put my bomb way too far. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't want to run away from that bomb just in time. So she's really good for that reason. She actually can get behind people, go ahead and bust up a lot of the fortified defenses if they have somebody like me on their team. Or if they do have, come on, destroy this, it slows you. If they do have him there, you can actually bust up that shield and do a lot of damage. So they actually got the payload. We lost it because we couldn't defend it. So now we actually have to put... Ah, there he is. So we did get him. See if I can kill him real quick. Vanessa's gonna try to kill me. Put this here. As he defends. They might actually come up behind me. I have one turret facing back here, so we can defend well. So we are defending now. Place both my turrets down here, just so that is our Bomb King's ability. Uh-oh. You can actually, you might be asking why. I believe that is his ultimate. You may be asking how he can have his ultimate up a lot, or very frequently, and the way that is there is an item that you can buy that actually does go ahead and cut your cooldown, or your charge time, your recharge time for your ultimate by a decent amount. So you can actually have that up. It is actually, I can't open it. I think in next game I'll try and show it to you guys there. I have 93 until my ultimate, which is a really good defense tool. And these turrets are really good at warning you when you are getting flanked if you place one here like that. And I do have one on the point. So if Kinessa does happen to get back here, or not Kinessa, I always call her Kinessa. If SKYE does keep coming back here, a little turret here can go ahead and notify. And if you stand near them, they actually heal for a decent amount, about 10 per. Yep. And that is one of the abilities that you do have. Now we'll go ahead and walk up to him. Place this here. Flamethrower skill will actually...
I will not die.
So now he is not... He's immune to dying. He's immune to damage for a decent amount. So overtime timer runs out, and that's our victory. That is 4 wins. 4 wins? No, 3 wins. Sorry guys, when I go quiet it's because I'm texting somebody real quick. Sorry about that. Oh, that meant...
Point spawning, 15 seconds.
So we'll go here, and I brought Chronos just so I can have my abilities down a lot faster. But if you do actually buy,
5, 4,
I believe it was morale boost. It actually does increase your decrease your increase your charge time. So it's up faster for your ultimate. Somebody did stun him over there. Got him. Cool, so he almost killed me. So that little bar below your health bar as it cools down is your actual recharge rate. So when it does go down, you actually... Oh, come on! Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. You actually have to run away away from that bomb there, or it will continue to go off. I thought you'd be able to shield it. I don't know if they'll change that in the future. But I thought you'd be able to use your shield and it actually wouldn't do damage. So he does want to just take that damage. We'll kill him. We'll do the same for these guys as they decide that they want to just... Uh-oh. okay. They did decide they, So Canessa's over here, and Canessa works the same way as Widowmaker in a sense that her... Oh, that's not Canessa, it's SKYE. Oh, no.
Three, two, one.
Sorry. I believe SKYE does work the same way, where her rifle can shoot.
Good game. Nice job. Your champion.
So as you see here, I mastered, I increased BARIK's mastering rate, so I did get 500, and I did level up, so I did get a Radiant chest. So I'll actually show you how that does work. I actually do have my performance on this side. So let's go home. We'll actually go down to loot chest, and we'll open our chest. There is nothing else to it. You actually get to just open it. So you do get some stuff. So I got here for temp. Oh, this is temporary art. That's actually cool. I got Tumble for, I believe Cassie is her name. This is the little guy in a mech, kind of like Diva. Actually, almost exactly in a sense that it's just somebody in a giant mech. We do have our, I believe this is Soldier guy over here. So these are our loot chests. You can actually go ahead and buy chests with credits. I don't know why it has a price here and a price here, but inside it actually costs you more. I don't know if this works the same way. Okay, these ones are the same. Same prices as over here. Can't get it changed them. I don't know why it says 50, but it costs you 400. Like I said, you can go ahead and buy crystals in the same sense, or you can actually get the Founders Pack, which works the same way as a SMITE God Pack that gives you all the champions, an exclusive skin, a mount, and you get 20 of these chests, these Radiant chests that do get you those or that do get you those cards that way. And I did see this. This is apparently open on Steam now, which go ahead and take a look. You can actually earn this TF2 skin for BARIK. He actually looks kind of cool. I'll take a look at that a bit later. Alrighty, so let me see just